Hey everyone, in this video vlog mixture I have planned to combine first an experiment and second a little vlog about what is going on this channel and what has changed. So the first topic for this vlog, which I'm going to start with, which actually will now be the first 2 minutes before the incandescent bulb experiment starts, will be about projects that are already running, and I say why they will be discontinued or which I plan for the future. And first of all, I bought a new camera and a new tripod, and surprisingly this camera seems to have a pretty good microphone. So I have to kind of make myself confident with speaking freely and do not synchronize or script this anymore, but I think this saves a lot of effort and the quality should increase. So to the first project I started somehow, the induction furnace or heater. So why didn't I make that much progress? So probably one of the reasons for the very slow progress is that I'm only doing them on low voltage. So approximately 30 volts. This is really connected to low power. And one thing that I always have to consider while building them is that they can triple the voltage. So especially these tank circuits inside the induction heaters tend to triple the voltage, which is with 30 volts goes to around 90 volts, which is particularly dangerous since this is alternating current. And therefore I had a lot of experiments and build-ups and made some videos, tutorial, did simulation, which was more or less effective. And finally I found out that you can buy them instead of DIY from China for just around 30 euros. So I was pretty frustrated because that means that there's no reason why I should build them on my own, because it's more expensive to build them and there's the whole time that goes in there. So I just bought one, and whenever I need an induction furnace I'm going to use this one, since it's pretty cheap and it's not safer or better or less safer than anything I've built so far. And of course it's nicely fabricated. And then there's the aerogel. The aerogel has suddenly stopped because making the chemicals went too stinky for me. But I got new chemical equipment, so they will definitely get another try coming soon. And finally is the IR camera hack for a smartphone. So I got a new one from eBay for a Galaxy S3, so if I ruin the phone it won't hurt much since I don't need it anymore. So that was basically the vlog, and now there's coming an experiment about an incandescent bulb in an Erlenmeyer flask I have built and filled with argon in order to make the first tests for a tungsten filament furnace that I plan to build. But I won't speak too much here because I'm not sure if this furnace will ever work. But at least I'll try, and the progress I'm going to try to film all the progress I make with this furnace, since I now got a new tripod and a new camera. So thanks for watching till now, and see you very soon. So what you see here is The heating coil made of tungsten filament and the little oxide strings that formed and then are now hanging from this coil. So why did they form? Mainly because of oxygen that somehow got in there or was still present, although I filled this with argon gas. That's what's the whole thing looking like. So mainly the reaction flask darkened, but I'm trying to light this up one more time. And here you do see the setup, so I didn't explain it in the beginning. So this is just a glass Erlenmeyer flask. There are two wires that go in there to a tungsten wire, and these alligator clips just hold the wire and the connectors to the power supply together. So I'm going to turn off the lights and place this on low current, so you see it just glowing, and then turn it up to make it a real incandescent bulb.